you shop? Are you looking for authentic? If you are, then stop, cause you probably will regret it. We say no synthetic, no synthetic. If they ready, we'll let you know if you should go and get them. We got fat, we got crew, never slack on the fruit. For OGs and the you can kick it with us too. Kicknology.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome to Kicknology. I'm your boy Truth, and if this is your first time on my channel, I appreciate you guys stopping through on this Christmas day. I hope you guys have had a blessed Christmas, opened up a lot of gifts. I hope you guys got everything that you wanted up under your tree, man. And if you are a reoccurring subscriber, thank you guys so much for rocking with your boy this whole year of 2020. I know it's been a tough year, but thank you guys so much as I use my platform to bring glory and honor to none other than Jesus Christ, the birthday that we're celebrating today, man. What I mean by that is, if you click on this link right here, it's going to be two playlists, The Word and J's and Truth Tuesday. Every Sunday and Tuesday, I connect my love for sneakers with the Word of God to let you guys know how much God truly loves you, and hopefully you guys will build a relationship with Him. Scroll through some of the content, a lot of videos, 600 plus videos on this channel. Scroll through some of them. If you like what you see, definitely hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button. It helps the channel grow. And also turn on the notification bell so you can get notified anytime I drop any video. So today's Christmas Day, and I wanted to do a quick video with you guys. I was just sitting down, I was thinking, and I was scrolling through the release calendar of 2020, looking at past releases, and I was like, man, there's some shoes on here that I missed out on. For whatever reason. Maybe I didn't hit on them. Maybe I didn't want to pay the resale for them. Maybe I had opportunity to cop them, but I just didn't for some strange reason. Or maybe I didn't know the shoe was dropping. I was busy. So many different reasons why. But today I want to talk to you guys and let you guys know some of the sneakers that I missed, your boy missed in 2020, that if I could go back and redo this 2020, I know it's a lot of things we'll go back and redo. We probably want to erase 2020, but if I could go back and redo my sneaker pickups of 2020, these are the sneakers on my list that I wish I wouldn't have missed out on. And if I had an opportunity to cop, that I would have copped. So the list is not that long. I'm going to go through them one by one. You guys comment down below and let me know the sneakers that you wish that you could go back and get. So let's go ahead and start with Adidas. So this is a sneaker that only dropped in the Europe and Russia area. This is the Yeezy 350 V2 Tail Light. This shoe was extremely dope, and I had the opportunity to cop this shoe aftermarket. I think it was for $340. One of my dogs hit me up and was like, hey, $340. The retail was $220, which wasn't bad. I do wish I would have pulled the trigger on it, but I know a lot of people might not like this tail light. Of all the 350s that dropped this year, orange is my favorite color. That's right, you heard me right, orange. Orange is my favorite color, and that hit of orange on the back end of this sneaker is extremely dope, even though it's just another grade 350. I love that addition. The fact that they added a pull tab, and not only did they add it, it's orange, my favorite color. It's definitely a sneaker that I wish I would have pulled the trigger on and copped when I had the opportunity to cop. Next on the list is another Adidas. It's going to be the Adidas Yeezy 700 V3 Azurith. This shoe is extremely dope. I don't own any 700 V3s, and out of all the 700 V3s, this is the only one that your boy really wanted. V3, in my opinion, the 700 V3, the bigger the foot size, they kind of do look crazy. But I feel like the smaller the feet, they look better on the smaller feet people. But this shoe particularly, I seen it in a size 13 on one of my homeboys' feet, and it's not that bad. I love the blue, the hints of blue. I love the glow in the dark on it. Very dope sneaker. If I had the opportunity to cop this sneaker, I definitely would, but I am not paying the resale value for it. Next on the list is going to be the Adidas Yeezy 350 V2 Zebra. Another restock. As you guys can see right here, I do have my Zebras. These are the OG, the original ones that dropped back on my birthday, June 24th. I can't remember what year, but it was some years back. So this is the original one. Y'all see that I wear these things. They're worn. You know what I'm saying? But I did want an extra pair because out of the 350 V2s, that is one of my favorite pairs to have. So I definitely wanted to add it to it. That dropped June 26th this year. Was a restock, and I missed out on those. I had the opportunity to get, but I didn't pull the trigger. Staying right along the line with the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 model. We got the breads, man. I missed out on the breads. Thought I had a pair, didn't have a pair, so this is definitely a must-have in anybody's collection. The resale ain't that bad right now. Around $350, $360 for a size 12, maybe a little bit more. Not that bad when you think about the $800, $900 that it used to be. So this will definitely be something, if it stick around there, that I'll go back and I'll I'll reach back and I'll pick it up. But definitely a must-have in anybody's collection. Salute to everybody that was able to get their pair. So moving away from Adidas, let's go ahead and get right off into the Nike SB Dunks, or the Nike Dunks in general. Y'all know I'm not a dunk guy. I'm more of a Jordan 1 guy, and I know, you know, the highs and the lows. I rock with the Jordan brand more than the Dunks. To each his own, but there were a few Dunks this year that dropped that I really wanted to add to my collection just because they were super unique. The first one on the list is going to be the Nike SP Dunk Civilis, the Dunk Low. This shoe was just absolutely fire. It's reselling for over $1,000 right now if you have a legit pair. And just the temperature color changing on this sneaker is absolutely dope. Even just the black and white before it changes the color. It's extremely dope. The silhouette is nice. I heard the Dunk Lows are extremely comfortable. I haven't wore a pair of Dunks, lows, or highs since 2015, maybe, you know, give or take. But yeah, man, wish I would have copped this one, especially even if it was for resale. This would be a definitely shoe to have for resale. Next on the list is going to be the Nike SP Dunk Low Jpeg Chicago. This one was a Europe release, and I think it did release in the States also in around October. Very dope sneaker, the Chicago colorway. The tongue was super thick, man, like thicky thick, like, you know, real thick, but very dope shoe. That is one of the Dunks that out of all of them, I think I really wanted to have, just because it did kind of coincide with that Chicago colorway. And I sold my Chicago ones, and I definitely needed that Chicago colorway. I definitely wish I would have got, but then again, I'm not gonna pay that resale for them. Last but not least on the Dunks, we got Nike SB High Concepts Turdunkins, man. This is a sneaker that I did a raffle for. I did a vlog. It's gonna be somewhere right here for this sneaker, and I ended up missing out on it. But the resale is not that bad on them. I'm thinking like $380, $400 shipped to you, which is not bad for the Dunks. But this shoe is absolutely fire. So many different textures, so many different materials. When you put the yellow laces in them, they're extremely dope. Very nice sneaker. This would definitely be a reach back for me. I will go back and get, I'm just watching those prices because I think they're gonna drop down a little bit more. But out of all the Dunks, those are the only 3 Dunks that I really felt like I really wanted to have in my collection. Alright, moving away from Nike, let's go to Reeboks and other brands. So starting off, let's start off paying homage to my boy Kobe. We got the Reebok Question Mid Yellow Toe, the Kobe Bryant PE. Now first off, let me say this. I wish they would have put the 8 ball on the back of this sneaker instead of the 3. And I do wish Reeboks with the questions, I do wish they would put the actual technology back up into the sneakers. This is a definite must cop for me. I don't know when they're dropping. They could still be dropping. I was on Reebok Christmas Eve and they said it was going to drop. I was on Reebok today and they said it was gonna drop. I don't know when they're gonna drop, so if you guys know when they're gonna drop, comment below. But I know Foot Locker, Reebok, Champs, a lot of places are supposed to be getting them, and you might be able to just walk into your local stores and this shoe might be sitting on the shelf. That's the type of disrespect they're giving the Reebok questions, man. These things are just sitting, bro. So moving on, right along with that, let's stick with the Reebok questions. I'm gonna go with the Reebok Question Mid Bubba Chuck. D Reed's Heat is one of the people. She is one of the people that I seen a review on this shoe, and she talked about the shoe, and she showed me that it glow in the dark and all this stuff. A detailed review on that. Her link is down in my description section. Make sure you go check out that review. And I said, you know what? This is a question that I have to have in my collection. The resale for this shoe has extremely dropped, and I might be able to cop it at retail. To be honest with you, maybe $15, $20 more. This will be a shoe I will be adding to my collection, so stay tuned for a review on the Bubba Chucks. Staying with the Reebok line, we're gonna go with the Reebok Shacknosis Og1. This shoe dropped this year, and I don't know when, but I missed it. I want to say it was in September, October time frame, and I missed the drop. And I was walking into Publix, grocery store down here, and I seen him on this dude's feet. I'm like, oh man, you rocking them OGs. I was like, I can't wait for them to retro them. He was like, they just retro. So I went online, I seen that I had missed the drop. I missed the retro. I know this is a shoe, a silhouette that a lot of people might not rock with, but me being an old head, this shoe is a must-have. I don't have it in my collection anymore for some strange reason. I think I sold it because it was too small. I think that's why I sold it. But definitely will be adding this back to my collection. Found a good price on them. I will be picking those up. Now, moving right from Reebok, let's go to my favorite silhouette outside of Jordan brand, which is the Nike Air Max 90. So as you guys can see on the screen, the denim and Nike Air Max 90 collaboration. This was a sneaker that I really wanted on September 25th. I remember it when it dropped. I'm on the sneakers app, and it said purchased on my phone, and I never received the email, and it never showed up on the order on Nike. And when I called them, they said I did not get the shoe. So they didn't give me a reason why. So this one hurt a little bit. But yeah, man, very dope shoe. This is a sneaker that I was very close to copying. It just didn't work. Next on the list is another Air Max 90. And this year has been the year of Air Max 90. It's the Air Max 90 Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. I don't know, man. I don't speak Spanish. But anyway, you guys can see it on the screen. There's a lot going on with this sneaker. This sneaker dropped October 27th. It was 140 bucks. Very, very dope shoe. The resale is still sitting around a $225, $230 price range, which is not bad. Considering that you pay $220 for a Jordan, if it's a shoe that you really want, it's really not that bad. Very dope shoe. Tried my best to get this sneaker, was not able to get it. So getting away from the Air Max 90, let's go to the Jordan brand. I'm going to start off with my favorite silhouette from the Jordan line, which is the OG Jordan 1. We're going to go with the New Beginnings pack, the Air Jordan 1 High 85 New Beginnings, and the Nike Air Ship New Beginnings. These shoes are very OG, true to form, the toe box and everything. Was very hard to get unless you was in Chicago. But this is a sneaker that if I could get my hands on it, I definitely would have loved to have this, even just to do a boxing. The presentation is very dope. Would be something to add nicely with the Air Jordan 1s that I have behind me. Next is the Off-White Air Jordan 5 Muslin. I have the Off-White Jordan 5s in the sail colorway that I was able to hit on right here. But I would love to get this one to go with that one. This would be the only two 5s that I have in my collection outside of my Supreme Camo 5s, because 5s are not my favorite silhouette. So I definitely won't be paying the resale value for them. But very dope sneaker, just like the sale one, just in the muslin colorway. Alright, this next one is the Air Jordan 3 UNC. This was a sleeper for a lot of people. The drop was all botched, man, to be honest with you. It was one of those things where, you know, people was earlier in the stores. They was giving people multiple pairs. It wasn't much hype around the release. And then when people didn't even think it was going to be that crazy, or if people even knew that they were dropping. And then before you know it, the shoe was gone, and it was just some of those people were able to get it and some was not. But very dope sneaker. Air Jordan 3s are probably in my top 5, give or take the colorway. I do like the Air Jordan 3, so the UNC, if you got this sneaker, you got you a money maker, and you also got a very dope shoe. The only Air Jordan 1 low you're gonna see on this list is probably gonna, you guys are probably not gonna agree with this, but the Air Jordan 1 low, Qua 54, Quay 54, K 54, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how to pronounce it the right way, but this dropped July 18th, and I really love this sneaker. And it's not that bad resale, so I definitely will be adding to my collection. This year has been the first year that I've really picked up Air Jordan 1s heavy into my collection. And yeah, this will be definitely one that I add. Next on the list is going to be the Union LA Air Jordan 4 Guava Ice. I already have the Off New Yorks, but this Guava Ice hits a little bit different. It was a little bit more limited, and just the colorway is extremely dope. But I really like the uniqueness of the tongue in the sneaker. This shoe is $250, dropped August 29th. Tried, and wasn't able to get it. You know the vibe, so I mean, I'm not going to linger on it, and I'm definitely not going to pay resale for it. Next is going to be the Psg Air Jordan 4. I had this sneaker, won it on finish line, and chose to let it sit there. After seeing the presentation, the packaging, the actual shoe, the material, and thinking about I don't have many burgundy and black shoes in my collection, I wish I would have kept this shoe, man. So this is a shoe that if I could go back and change something, I would still have it in my collection. I would have picked it up. I wouldn't have let the reservation go to waste, man. So salute to everybody who was able to get it. I do have a couple of shoes that came only to extended sizes that were female exclusives. They only came to size 10.5, and I can't stick my foot in them. And that's going to be the Air Jordan 1 High OG Lucky Greens. Very, very dope sneaker. And then the Air Jordan 3 Laser Orange. Those are two sneakers that I wish they would have gave us extended sizes that I definitely would have added to my collection. Now, moving away from Jordan brand, last but not least, it's only right that we finish up this video paying respect to my guy. We're going to finish this video up with the Kobe's that I wish I could have got this year. Really, I wish I wanted all of them, to be honest with you, because y'all know Kobe's my dude. But if I had to select some of the ones, starting out, we're going to go with the 5-time champ, the Kobe Procho 5. This is a sneaker that I really, really wanted. I seen AD rocking it even before Kobe passed away, and I was just wondering when they was going to drop it. And I actually missed out on this one. And then if we go from there, even the big stage one, I ended up getting it. Shout out to Kim Strong. I ended up getting it in the size H8, and she sent it to me just because she knew I messed with Kobe and I wanted to have it in my collection. But I do want to get it in my size. The big stage is a definite must cop for anybody that loves Kobe's. But one of the things that I will pay resale for eventually is going to be the Kobe 5 Protro Undefeated pack, or the what ifs, what people call it. You got the draft day, which is the multicolor one, and then you got the unlucky 13, which is the white and blue one, which people sleep on that white and blue one. That white and blue one is actually pretty tough, man. Very dope shoes. Resale is sitting about $650, $700 if I'm not mistaken. So my pockets ain't that deep right now, so I'm not gonna go for them. But maybe later on down the line, I can cash out some of these shoes and I'll be able to get that pack. But that's definitely gonna be a pack that I add to my collection. R.I.P. Kobe, man. And then last but not least, the shoe that I wish I had the most is going to be, as you guys can see on the screen, the Kobe 6 Grinches, man. This one hurt, man, because yesterday I struck out on it. So it's really, the wounds have not healed. This is a sneaker that I have to have in my collection. Right now the price is sitting around $490, $500. So I don't know, I might have to just go ahead and, you know, do what I need to do to get this shoe into my collection. Missed out in 2010. Definitely don't want to miss out 2020, so I definitely want to get it before 2021. Just, you know, that 10-year gap, man. I just want to make sure I get that shoe in my collection. But you guys let me know down in the comment section, how did I do, man? Do you have any of the shoes that I'm talking about? Or did you do the same thing? You missed out on these? You didn't pick up these shoes? What are your reasons for missing out on it? Let me know down below. Start some conversation with me. I will chop it up with each and every one of you guys. I appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you and your family. God bless each and every one of you. I appreciate you guys. Rock what you like. That was hype. Wash them hands, man. And remember, these shoes behind me, everything we talk about on this channel are just bait. Wait for me to share my fate. I'm gone.
Faith, hard work, and dedication is the means. If they fresh out the box, then you gotta keep them clean. There's the knowledge in your walk when you step on the scene. Technology, ain't no apology. Don't make it hard, man. It ain't trigonometry.